The Bitcoin price has officially been rejected at the 24K level. And I see already that these moon boys are beginning to cry. So grab your rain jacket and umbrella, folks, because it's raining moon boy tears here tonight. But the fact of the matter is, there are bigger fish to fry. Is what we're seeing here right now the top of the run? Or is this just potentially a pullback before a rip to a new higher high? Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's dive in and analyze. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Crypto Kirby here, your cryptocurrency expert, back with another edition of the daily live stream. So let's not waste any time and get right down to it. Moon boys, moon boys, moon boys. Ha ha ha! This is exactly the opposite of what we wanted to see here, little Jimmy. This loss of support at the 22,400 line is the exact opposite of what the bulls wanted to see in terms of Bitcoin looking to move up towards 30,000. Let's get this crypto. Is the run over here? We have to look at several factors, but what I'm saying to begin this video is that losing this floor of support is the exact opposite of what we wanted to see. Now, let's understand what happened here. We had a rounding bottom after our FTX debacle dump back in November. We ripped, we got above the local resistance, and we shot up all the way to above 21,000. FOMO kicked in, and even myself, I was sitting here saying, listen, folks, right now this market is going to be tough to slow down, and I think we could move higher. Bang, we ripped higher. But now things are getting a little bit shaky here. We had a multi-week consolidation up here between the levels. Let's draw a little channel here. Between the levels of roughly 22,000 all the way up to 24,000. Let's draw another line right here. And you can see at the time of recording, we have dropped below local support. Okay, so what's going on here and why did Bitcoin lose this momentum? Let's start by looking at the US dollar index chart here. I mean, over the past several days, this thing has been on a rip, right? 3 huge bullish engulfing candles to the upside, followed by a multi-day consolidation. Now, this does not have to be bullish, but after such an impulsive move to the upside, sideways consolidation is generally more bullish than bearish, right? It's setting itself up for another potential move to the upside. And why is that? What's the psychology behind that? Well, if you ripped really hard to the upside and you're not seeing a sustained sell-off, but rather just sideways action, it validates that this pump was legitimate and could have legs to continue up, right? So why this is important, if we zoom out to the weekly time frame here, just look at the level that we're trying to find support at right now. It's basically in the general vicinity. Look, we can even draw it right like this. There's no perfect line. It's just more of a general area, right? Where we have all of these old resistance points dating all the way back into 2015, okay? We have all of these old resistance points here now looking to possibly confirm as new support. Okay, this was a massive meltdown in the value of the US dollar index starting back in September of 2022. And now it's possible that the bottom is forming here. And if this is in fact the case, ladies and gentlemen, this is very, very worrisome for Bitcoin, in my opinion. And the reason for that is because in these downturns on the US dollar index, we've seen massive bull rallies for Bitcoin and crypto as a whole. But we've seen the exact opposite when we have these upward trending DXY US dollar index markets, okay? This period in time here, 2018 to 2020, very bearish, Bitcoin bear market. And then this right here, this massive rip that we've been on for really 2 years straight now, folks, this took us from 69,000 Bitcoin all the way down to below 20,000. So this current run that Bitcoin has been on, look at what's happened to the US dollar index. It's been trending down. So I wouldn't have expected anything else, because we know that when the US dollar index trends down, it's good for Bitcoin. When it trends up, it's bad for Bitcoin. Very simple stuff here, okay? And if we are starting to find a bottom here now on this area, of old macro resistance, possibly now flipping into new macro support, this is certainly very problematic for Bitcoin, in my opinion. And if you are subscribed to this channel, then you would know that bond yields are incredibly important here as well. And the reason for that is that Bitcoin is a risk-on asset. In fact, crypto as a whole, in my opinion, is the most risk-on asset play in the entire world. I personally don't believe there is a riskier market than crypto. And bonds represent the exact opposite of that, a pure risk-off play. Government-backed bonds, okay? Right now, you can see here the US 1 year is rising again, folks. It's already at 4.89%, as you can see on the side of your screen. You have the 2 year at 4.52, the 3 year, right now we have an inversion. It gets lower as it goes, but then take a look down here at the 1 month, 4.5%. 2 month, 4.6%, 3 month, 4.65, 4 month, 4.72. But let's just take a look here. The 1 year, notice the past several days, it's breaking out, right? This may be a big bull flag type of play here, right? Just like how I showed you on the DXY, we had an up move followed by consolidation, which could be bullish. That's possibly what we're seeing here as well. Big impulse move to the upside followed by a consolidation. And now we're looking to attempt a breakout here for a possible continuation rip to the upside. Okay. But here's the takeaway, folks, right? Notice that the 1 year is breaking out, 2 year looking to possibly break out, 3 year looking to break out. Take a look down here at the 1 month. Okay. Looking to possibly break out of another bull flag type pattern. 2 month breaking out as we speak, 3 month breaking out as we speak, 4 month, you get the idea here, right? The monthly bond yields are all breaking out. We're seeing yields rise. This makes it more difficult for crypto to succeed and for all risk-on plays to succeed, such as equities, right? Stocks, think like the S&P 500, the NASDAQ 100. This occurrence here makes it more difficult for those to rise because the higher the bond yields go, the more near guaranteed gains you have with very, very little risk. Okay, so right now people have the option to secure a 1 year bond at 4.89% with very little risk. The risk is only if the government defaults on their debt, right? So the higher those yields go, stocks and cryptos just become less and less attractive to market participants as there's basically guaranteed yield here with very low risk compared to super high risk, no guaranteed yield, and a possibility of the bottom falling out and a continuation of the bear market. And just so we're not looking at Bitcoin in isolation here, let's take a look at the S&P 500. You can see that this chart did attempt to break out, right? It broke the downward sloping trend line, something that I'd like to see happen for Bitcoin as well. But right here, you know, came up upon its horizontal resistance, and right now it's struggling. Not saying that it can't continue its run here. We just have to monitor the situation because, as I just explained, with the bond yields rising and the DXY, the US dollar index rising, that puts pressure on risk assets. And I just want to make it clear that we are seeing the US stock market struggle at this level as well. Even gold here, this is spot gold. This is the price of 1 ounce of gold at the time of recording, roughly at $1,863 USD. Look at what's happened here, folks. US dollar index rising, gold falls off of a cliff. Okay, treasury yields rising, bond yields rising, gold falling off of a cliff. Gold is the same type of thing, right? It's very similar to Bitcoin in the sense that people hold it as somewhat of an inflation hedge, a store of value, right? I mean, I think the inflation hedge narrative for Bitcoin has gone completely out the window, but to each their own, little Jimmy. Let's get this crypto. But the reason that gold drops when treasuries rise is because there's guaranteed yield over there, right? Gold, there's no guaranteed yield. It's very similar to Bitcoin. Sure, 1 ounce of gold equals 1 ounce of gold, just like 1 Bitcoin equals 1 Bitcoin, as the pundits love to say. But when you have that guaranteed government-backed yield, it's very difficult for people to say, yeah, I'll take no guaranteed yield and I'll hold a golden rock and hope that it goes up higher. Let's get this crypto. You know, it just is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. And now let's go back to the Bitcoin chart. So what are we looking at here? I mean, sure, there's definitely been some euphoria back in this market, a little bit of FOMO. Little Jimmy and his financially illiterate cousin were back on Coinbase trying to buy their Dogecoin before it goes to the moon. I mean, we definitely had those type of players come back in this market. Now, I mean, let's just look at it for what it is here, okay? Look at this level. This level right here at about 29,000 roughly. All of this macro support, which we haven't even back tested up to yet. Okay. Generally, in macro trends, you do tend to see a back test of critical levels. And folks, that 29K all the way up, because I know the little Jimmies are going to get, if we go to 29K and go higher, they'll start to go nuts. It's really this level. Let's draw a rectangle around it. It's basically 29,000 up to about 32,000. Okay. It wouldn't surprise me if this level were back tested to, and then a decision is made. Getting through this area would be a confirmation of a ton of bullish sentiment, in my opinion. That would validate the bullish thesis for me personally, okay? But right now, we're nowhere near there. We're still under 22,000 at the time of recording, and we've only tested back up to this peak here, and we're already struggling. And to look at it from a lower high perspective, I'm sorry, but we've not stuck in a new higher high. Look, peak high, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high. Now, I've seen people looking at this high here and this high here and saying, Kirby, what are you talking about, Stunad? We've broke to a new higher high. That's not how it works, Jimbo. That's not how it works, Stunad. These were not peaks of an uptrend. This was an uptrend and a peak and a downward sideways consolidation before continuing to flush lower. This was not a swing high, okay? These were consolidation little peaks, probably little illiquid peaks before then dropping lower. Notice all of these that I have circled: impulse, swing high, impulse, swing high, impulse, swing high. This here, impulse, swing high. This garbage here, not at all. So this move here, if we broke to a new higher high, this, in my opinion, would be the first time that we've done that this whole downtrend, and that would have required Bitcoin to get up to roughly 26,000. We didn't do that, okay? We created another lower high, and if this thing continues to drop here, ladies and gentlemen, it is what it is, but it's the same bear market activity that we have seen since back in November of 2021. Let's get this crypto. Nothing has changed here, Jimbo. So just understand that this, in my opinion, still has all of the makings of a potential bull trap before a plunge deep down into the crypto abyss. I tell it how it is here on this channel, ladies and gentlemen. I don't sugarcoat it. I'm not here to tell you that you're going to get a Lambo and go to the moon. We look for swing trade opportunity in this market. And if this market's looking to swing up, wonderful. The Don is looking to potentially swing up with the market. But if this market's breaking down, you best believe that I'm looking to potentially capture a large majority move to the downside as well. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I am speculating short right now. I have already updated my VIPs with my trade setup idea for the action that's occurring right here, right now. If you're not already in my VIP, take a look at this. This is the general format of my trade setup ideas and strategy ideas that I post for you guys right there in VIP. On the left, you can see my full trade setup idea and synopsis with all of my additional thoughts. And then on the right side are the real-time updates where you can see I took profit, closed the position, and got this crypto. So if you're not already in my VIP and you're saying right now to yourself, wow, I mean, Kirby, he's got his finger on the pulse of this market, and you're looking to see exactly all of my real-time trade setup ideas for all of this action right here, well, folks, today is the day. It's time to transform yourself from average Joe into savage Joe. Let's get this crypto. I'll see you in VIP right now after this video. Seriously, don't miss my next important VIP trade setup idea and alert. Right now, the market is in a critical position. And I'm not even going to take a look at indicators and things like that on this video. I'm going to be monitoring them and keeping you up to date with everything I'm seeing develop in VIP as I find more trade setup ideas for myself. I just wanted to look at the trend structure here today and let you know what's going on with the US dollar index, the bond yields, and that Bitcoin still, until proven otherwise, at least in my opinion, has not created a new swing higher high. We're still on the lower high trajectory. And if you appreciate me being real about that, I would appreciate a comment down below. Just say, thanks, Kirby. Get wrecked, Kirby. I appreciate it, Kirby. Leave me a comment down below, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate you. I hope you appreciate me. Now, listen, is it possible here that things could turn around and we just continue to the upside? Absolutely. Okay? There are no guarantees or certainties in trading, and just because the price action dropped below a little line that I've drawn on the chart here, that doesn't mean that the price can't move back up. What I'm saying is that, in my opinion, the current market conditions favor a continued move to the downside more so than they favor a continued move to the upside. Let's get this crypto. I hope that makes sense, and I hope you understand why I'm seeing that. So listen, it's very volatile right now in this market, and the volume has been lackluster as well, in my opinion. If we just flip it on here, you can see after our impulse move here, we've been on a declining volume, right? So right now we have very low volume, very low liquidity, and the market right now is teetering on the edge of what could be a big move, in my opinion. Okay, so listen, do not get caught like a deer in the headlights here. Do not be taking that trip to Wrecked City with Average Joe and James at the water cooler. You are better than that, and you deserve better than that. So right now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be keeping you all up to date in VIP with all of my real-time trade setup ideas, real-time strategy ideas, real-time trade alerts for what I see happening in this market right here, right now. And I am looking to potentially crush this next market move like a 2-ton man on a tuna fish can. Let's get this crypto. It is what it is, folks. Some are cut out for this market and others aren't. You see, little Jimmy and I, we're not cut from the same cloth. We are not woven from the same fabric, and we are not grown from the same tree. So if somebody's going to get wrecked here, I hope it is not me. Let's get this crypto. Ladies and gentlemen, I will see you in VIP right now after this video. If you did enjoy here today, leave a thumbs up for the YouTube algorithm. I appreciate it. If you're brand new, welcome to the most must-see and most realistic Bitcoin analysis show on YouTube, period. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, tick the little bell, and select all so you get the notifications every time I upload. Let's get this crypto. Ladies and gentlemen, today is the day. It's time to transform yourself from Average Joe into Savage Joe. Let's get this crypto. Do not miss my next critical VIP trade setup idea and alert. I will see you in VIP right now after this video. And until next time, the Don has spoken. Be safe, be happy, be healthy. It's your boy, Crypto Kirby. Peace and love, my friends. Curbs. Oh, and before I forget, don't fall for any of the fake Kirby accounts posting down in the comment section. They create fake accounts with a nearly identical username and logo to mine, then they reply to your comments with phone numbers and email addresses trying to get you to contact them. You can see several examples on your screen right now. Do not contact these people. So here's how you can verify that it's my actual real account. It's very simple. When you're watching a video on my channel, my real account will always have a gray nameplate behind my name. I also have a verified checkmark from YouTube. And just to make it even more obvious that it's me, I always leave a creator heart on my comments. Only the channel owner can leave a creator heart. So if you see the heart plus the gray background and the verified checkmark, you know that it's me. If you don't see those things, then it's obviously a fake account. It's as simple as that. They're also creating fake accounts over on Telegram now. So if you are ready to become a VIP, do not go on Telegram and search Crypto Kirby or Crypto Kirby VIP. You're going to find all fake results. My group is private. When you search that in the search bar, you're getting public results. They're all fake. They're all imposters. So if you're ready to join VIP, the only way to do so is to click the link either in the pinned comment or in the description of my video. If you search for Crypto Kirby or Crypto Kirby VIP anywhere else, you're going to be getting in contact with a fake. Only use the links in either the pinned comment or the description of my official video. Stay safe and stay smart, my friends. I'll see you in VIP right now after this video. Let's get this crypto.
Material in this video has no regard to the specific investment objectives, financial situation, or particular needs of any viewer. This video is presented solely for informational and entertainment purposes and is not to be construed as a recommendation, solicitation, or an offer to buy or sell /long or short any securities, commodities, cryptocurrencies, or any related financial instruments. Nor should any of its content be taken as investment advice. Crypto Kirby is not a financial advisor. The views expressed in this video are completely speculative opinions and do not guarantee any specific result or profit. Trading and investing is extremely high risk and can result in the loss of all of your capital. Any opinions expressed in this video are subject to change without notice. CryptoKirby is not under any obligation to update or keep current the information contained herein. CryptoKirby may have an interest in the securities, commodities, cryptocurrencies, and or derivatives of any entities referred to in this material. CryptoKirby accepts no liability whatsoever for any loss or damage of any kind arising out of the use of all or any part of this material. CryptoKirby recommends that you consult with a licensed and qualified professional before making any investment or trading decisions. Thank you for watching and have a great day.